Hello everyone, Robert Rambles here, and welcome back to WoW Classic, the Season of Mastery. This is day 3, the beginning of day 3 for me, of the Season of Mastery, and today we are heading into Westfall. We are level 12, so we haven't out-leveled anything yet. It's kind of funny because when we first started the playthrough, I remember worrying about and talking about out-leveling quests and out-leveling entire zones. And it really doesn't seem like that's going to happen. Some of you guys mentioned that in the beta, the leveling seemed to pick up after level 10, so we'll see how it goes. Now that we are level 12, once we get into Westfall, we'll see if we can feel a significant difference. Right now, I can feel a difference in how fast we're leveling. It's just not as significant as I was worried about initially. And that's a good thing. I'm glad that we are still able to at least finish the starting zones. And we've completed every quest that I could find in Elwyn Forest. It doesn't mean that I didn't miss some. I don't think that I did, but if I did miss some, you guys let me know. And if we haven't out-leveled them, I can always circle back. But for now, we are going to be heading onto Westfall and to Sentinel Hill. And if I remember correctly, there are a couple of quests that we grab when we first go into the zone, or does that only happen in Cataclysm? Talking about like the family of farmers and they have their cart and their horse. Maybe that's a post-cata thing, I'm not sure. We'll find out soon enough. I hope you guys are still having fun and that your playthroughs are going well. Nice to see those of you in Discord who have decided to join us there. Somebody asked about a guild. I'm still like really on the fence. I would love to have like a communal storage where we could toss resources we don't need for other people in the community to grab and use. That would be cool. That would be one of the great benefits of a guild, would just be having the guild bank and being able to share stuff that we don't need and help other players out in the community. And while I would be down with that, unfortunately having a guild comes with like a lot of other, not necessarily issues, just a lot of other things that I would feel like I needed to manage and be aware of. We'll see. I mean, you guys are all chill and steady folks, so maybe it would work out, maybe it would be great. I don't know that I've ever really noticed the lions on the bridge. Okay, these guys are still here. Pre-cata. Farmer Furlbow and Verna Furlbow. Brow? There is an R in there.
You need something?
It was horrible. Verna woke me when she heard the ruckus in the fields. The fields were full of hooligans. We left in a rush and I forgot to pack my pocket watch. Verna's pa gave me that watch on our wedding day, and I feel just sick knowing those thieves have it. I left the pocket watch in the wardrobe at the farmhouse.
See you around.
Okay, get the pocket watch.
Good day to you.
Westfall stew. Verna Furbrow wants you to deliver her recipe for Westfall stew to Selma Seldian, so visit another farm.
Have a good one. Hello.
And then poor old Blanchy. Verna Furball wants, and Westfall wants you to bring her 8 handfuls of oats for old Blanchy here.
See you around.
Level 9 harvesters, we can handle those, no problem. It's funny that we go into Westfall and, you know, we're fighting level 9 guys when at the tail end of Elwyn, we were definitely fighting level 10, level 11. Bruiseweed? I don't know if we can get bruiseweed yet. This is the Jansen stead, so this is not going to be where we're going to find the pocket watch. It could be where we find handfuls of oats. I'm not really seeing anything that we can click on over here. Oh wait, there's a sack of oats right there, so they might not just be out in the fields, they could be just out near the haystacks. Now these are not going to bleed, that's right, these are immune to bleeding, so we're not going to be able to use rend on these, which is really unfortunate for us since we are spending points to improve our rend. And now that's not going to be helpful to us. Okay, instant respawn, don't really care for that since we are trying to get back to an item here. Just kind of waiting for this one on our left to aggro us, but it looks like we're good where we're at. Let's see if we can loot this. No, looting it... looting it was too much to ask. And now we have to deal with this one as well. Okay, that's not great. We didn't have the highest health to begin with. Let's go ahead and we'll pop this potion. I hope this one back here stops instant respawning. That's definitely going to screw us over if it continues for much longer. Alright, now can we loot it? Kind of want to get back to this bruiseweed to see... Okay, we can't get it yet, so... Not sure at what level that unlocks. Oh, good! 2 Defias foot pads. That's what we needed. Alright, we need to relax here for a minute. Let's go ahead and eat some food. And then maybe we get out of this field. This is not the greatest or safest place to be. I'm not seeing any other sacks of grain in the farm field. We can check behind the building here. Alright, nothing here behind the building. Let's go ahead and explore some other areas. We have a few other farms we need to discover. Let's come down here and find out what this place is, and then we'll cut across to the farm that we can see in the distance there to our right. In the meantime, we'll kind of keep an eye open for any obvious sacks of grain. I don't know if they're just going to be out in the middle of nowhere like this. So far, I don't see any. I'd like to avoid fighting the critters right now too, because eventually we are going to get the follow-up to the stew quest, and that's going to have us collecting animal parts from all the creatures in the zone. And that's why I'm trying to avoid the wolves right now, because we're going to need them. We just don't need them currently.
What can I do for you?
The killing fields. Look at what has happened to this place. These lands were once occupied by good farm folk, but the damn thieves have driven them all off. Not me though. But it seems some harvest watchers have taken over the fields. If you're up for the work, I'd like you to go out and kill 20 of them.
Go with honor, friend.
20 seems like a lot, but we're going to be collecting a lot of stuff out of the
Hello.
fields, I think. Westfall stew, here's the recipe. And then the Westfall stew follow-up, 3 stringy vulture meat 3 Gore-Tusk Snouts, 3 Murloc Eyes, 3 Okra.
Be careful.
We're going to be working on
What
that
can I
one
do
for
for
a
you?
little while. And then Gore-Tusk Liver Pie, we need 8 Gore-Tusk Livers, as you might imagine.
Safe travels.
Alright, let's track some of this stuff. Gore-Tusks, Westfall Stew. We got the Oats tracked. Killing Fields is Orange. Harvest Watchers. You're a Harvest Watcher, and yeah, you're level 15. So Harvest Watchers, maybe not what we're going to be doing right now. I don't know if the lower level guys we were fighting in the other farm count. I do know that I'm not fighting this guy. I have zero interest in fighting him. We'll throw a hamstring up and then we will get away. We need to find the Furlbrow farm, which I think is going to be far over here. Are we still in combat with this thing? No. Coyotes. Do we need coyotes? We don't need coyotes? I find that incredibly hard to believe. But apparently it's true. See, the Harvest Golems are not Harvest Watchers. That's something to keep in mind, is that these guys are not going to count towards the kill quest. We literally need the level 14 and 15 guys. Got some kind of staff there. Sturdy quarterstaff of the monkey. So this is the Molson farm. We don't need to be at the Molson farm either. Let's keep heading south. Eventually we just need to get down to Sentinel Hill. We need to grab all the quests there before we do too much, because I think there's going to be some overlap. And we don't want to be doing too much before we get down to Sentinel Hill. Pretty sure that's the play. I'm thinking that either tonight or maybe tomorrow morning we will be able to do the dead mines. I think what I'm gonna do is that when I know ahead of time that I'm gonna be able to do dungeons at a certain time of day, like if I know I'm gonna get on at 7 o'clock Eastern and I'm gonna run some dungeons, I will let you guys know that in the Discord as soon as I know it. That way, if anybody is interested, you can kind of plan around it or ahead for it. Because I know that's what helps me. I can get on most points of the day if I can plan around when I'm going to be on. So I will try to plan that stuff out a little bit. Doesn't mean that we won't just get into some groups organically as I play, but if I know for sure that I want to dedicate time to running a dungeon, I'm going to let you guys know. And we're getting close. Level 15. We will think about taking on the dead mines. And I actually forget what level Stockades is. We don't need these Defias. See, these Defias are what I'm talking about. We're going to need lots of different Defias. We want to avoid the level 19 Dust Devil down here, who I'm pretty positive would just wreck us. They'd wreck us, and they're going to be immune to Rend. And they're coming this way. And we'll just fight these Gore-Tusk and the Vultures as we work our way over to Sentinel Hill here. Let's go ahead and get a bandage going. My coffee is nice and hot today. One of you guys suggested a Yeti coffee mug. And yeah, I looked at those. They seemed really amazing. But then I saw that it was a $30 coffee mug. And I don't know who you think I am. I wish I could justify spending $30 on a coffee mug. It seemed really cool. What I did instead was I got a cheaper brand that is, you know, trying to fulfill the same purpose. And yeah, it's been working so far. It's kept my coffee it's kept my coffee hot for 2 hours today so far. Coffee was poured around 7:15. It is now 9:18. And yeah, it's still hot. So I think it's not a Yeti. And I'm sure that they've made many technological advancements, and that's why it's a $30 mug.
Well met.
But yeah, it's working, so I am happy. Let's see, the People's Militia. The People's Militia has but one goal: to defend the lands of Westfall and return peace to our surroundings. Unfortunately, the price of peace is often blood. One of my scouts has brought word of a band of Defias trappers wreaking havoc nearby. I have reports of Defias trapper sightings near the Jengalode mine to the northwest, as well as at the Molson farm and Furlbrow's pumpkin farm. If you seek to join our ranks, slay 15 Defias trappers, 15 Defias smugglers, and return. That's 30 guys. He doesn't really tell us in what direction the Furbrow's farm is. Northwest at the Molson farm.
Be careful.
We came across the Molson farm. I kind of want to know what's in this area. I know Moonbrook is down here, right? Is this Moonbrook? Maybe we need to uncover all of this.
Need help?
And report to him, of course. So my friend sent you here. How kind. Well, the Stormwind monarchy has abandoned our cause. Now it is up to the People's Militia to keep the land free from corruption. If our cause interests you, I can put your combat skills to use in the name of freedom.
For the Alliance.
You need something?
Stormwind has abandoned us. A foul wind of depravity rustles through the plains of Westfall. This was my homeland, and I will not turn my back on the citizens who choose to remain here. We, the former farmers, shall make our stand. Your task, should you choose to accept, is to patrol the grasslands of Westfall, track down and slay the vile gnolls that seem to be working in conjunction with the Deadmine's thieves. Bring me 8 gnoll paws and I will reward your bravery.
See you around.
I said I wasn't going to read all the quests, but like the main story ones from the key NPCs, I like to read them because, I don't know, I kind of like to know what's going on, even though I've read these many, many times. It's nice to get a reminder. Bring Lewis's note to Thor the Griffin Master. Fastest way to Stormwind is through Thor, our Griffin Master. Okay.
Have a good one.
Finally a flight point, but yeah, our inventory is full. So what do we need to do about that?
Looking for something specific?
We need to sell. We need to be careful that we're not selling Gortusk snouts or Gortusk livers because we can vendor those. I also took cooking, so I think I want to hang on to our boar meat and our wolf meat. Light feathers we can get rid of, vulture talons, small eggs. Although I should have held on to the small eggs for cooking potentially, but I don't have a recipe yet. These we can sell. The quarterstaff, man, I gotta hang on to this, right? Because we have to put this on the auction house. Failing having a guild bank, I at least have to put stuff on the auction house so that other players have a chance to purchase it who might need it. I just feel bad now about vendoring green items in a new economy.
See you later.
Okay, well, that being said, let's go ahead and actually grab the quest.
I supply only the finest goods.
And we'll do that the next time we need to head back to Stormwind. In fact, heading back to Stormwind any time now might not be a bad idea. We are level 12, and I actually don't know if I train level 10. So yeah, it could be something that we do really, really soon. 15, we can only track so many at a time. Let's stop tracking the stew. Let's track People's Militia. The gnolls are also going to be out to the west. We can stop tracking killing fields for now. We'll track that. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to just fly back to Stormwind really quick. It's nice to finally get a flight point where we're questing out of.
How are you?
Yeah, I think I have to do this now. Buy a griffin ride from the Griffin Master, then bring Lewis's note to Osric Strang in the shop. Limited immunity in the Old Town.
See you around.
This is going to be
Good day
really
to
quick.
you.
Let's do this. There's all the reason
Have
to
a
do
good-
it, and there's no reason not to. We can visit our class trainer. We can put that staff on the auction house. The items I put up on the auction house previously sold for the little amount of coin that we put them up for. They did sell, so we made some money. Not a lot, mind you. And yeah, now I can enjoy some coffee out of my Not Yeti coffee mug. And it's still deliciously hot, I'd like to report. I'm trying to figure out why my Finding Herbs icon is hiding behind my map icon. At first I thought maybe I had some kind of add-on accidentally enabled, but yeah, I don't have any add-ons enabled, everything's disabled. This is just really weird. I don't even think I have any classic add-ons installed, period. I have ELV UI for retail, but that's about it. But yeah, I don't know if that should be back there or not. Obviously you can't see it. I can click it off. Can click it off, but then it just goes back. Let's see how quiet or busy Stormwind is this morning. I think first we're going to run over to the auction house. We'll get that auction up really quick. Yeah, there's nobody here. I love it. Like, you know, there are tons of people online. It's just really interesting to me to be on a server that is at a fresh start where no one is hanging out in Stormwind. People are coming here for specific purposes and then they are getting out. Let's just check and see... how do we... Oops. Yeah, Robert, you have to click in there first. Let's see if there's any up. Okay, there's none up right now. I don't want to sell it for a lot. It wants me to sell it for 9 silver. Is that the vendor price or just like a recommendation? Sell it for 9 silver. Seems kind of expensive though, for such a low level item. So maybe it won't sell. And then the warrior trainer, I think he's in Old Town. I'm only vaguely
King's honor, friend.
aware.
Be careful.
Yeah, also in Old Town, so... Same place we're going for our little fetch quest. And then I have to find... I think there's somewhere at Westfall that we can set our hearth. It's not in the tower at Sentinel Hill, it's like across the field. There should be a building, and I only found out that there was an inn there, like, in one of my last playthroughs that we did Westfall. After, like, 15 years, I had no idea that there was an inn there. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we can go find it in there. We don't need to be bound to Goldshire. Or Goldshire, as some people like to call it. Goldshire? I'll keep calling it Goldshire. Alright, here's the quest turn-in.
Hey there.
Hey there. A note from Quartermaster Lewis. I'm not surprised he needs more gear. Sentinel Hill's far away, in a land Stormwind has all but forgotten. Okay, we'll take everything back to him. A decent amount of experience for a simple fetch quest. Now we need to get to our class trainer here. There's the rogue trainer. Okay. That's a little bit weird. A little bit weird. Usually the marker is like spot on. In this case it was a little bit off.
Can I help you?
Okay, wow. Yep. Wow. Just... Jeez. It sucks that we're broke. We can get overpower. We can't get battle shout yet. Rank 2. So there's that.
See you around.
Okay, we need we need to start making more money. That's what we need to do. I'm gonna have to use that as a reactionary. Where do I want it as a reactionary? Is that gonna work? Maybe I need to switch these. Let's do that. I have an MMO mouse that has 3, 6, 9, 12. Has the 12 buttons. Honestly, I had to count them. Has the 12 buttons on the side of it that I can hit with my thumb really easily. So that's what I have all my F keys set to. So when you see me binding these F1 keys, I can use the keys above my number pad too on my keyboard, but I'm mainly using my mouse. And yeah, are we down in the basement now just hanging out? And yeah, I found that having that mouse and being able to incorporate all those button hits with my thumb made World of Warcraft and all MMOs like so much more enjoyable than trying to just use my keyboard. I know some people can hit a bunch of buttons on their keyboard, but I am not one of those people. So like what I can hit on my keyboard is like 1 through 4, I can hit the tilde, which is why I have this bound over here. I can hit my F keys a little bit without looking. And I can hit R and T and F as far as like other commands. But yeah, having the gaming mouse was huge for my enjoyment of the actual controls of playing the game. Alright, so everything is done here. We couldn't hearth anyway. I had used my hearth when I first logged in today. So we will just jump the flight back. And yeah, we need to make a bunch of money so that at level 14 we can buy all of our skills. Not that I really have a plan for how to do that. I mean, obviously if we can sell some low-level gear on the auction house, that would be the best way to do it, but putting that staff up, that's like an agility staff that we put up for 9 silver. Like, who's gonna need that right now? And of the people who need it, who is going to have the gold to spend on it when we're having to worry about all of our abilities and stuff like that? You know, it's a brand new economy, so nobody has gold. Well, people probably have gold by now, but not a crap ton of it.
Light bless you.
And now we are flying back. Free experience. Kind of wondering, like, what ranges people are in. Yeah, so the highest level online right now that I can find is level 39, which is pretty freaking insane. It's pretty insane. That's a lot of playing. I think if you're level 39, I mean, you probably could have done that if you're just like been playing basically non-stop and then maybe sleeping. I've been playing a lot for me. I mean, I feel like the second day of launch yesterday, I played for like almost 3 hours altogether, which for me is a lot. I have life things to do, like family and responsibility and stuff. I know, it's lame, but... Can't play for 6 hours straight, unfortunately, nor at this point in my life would I want to, even if I could. Alright, let's see here. The inn is over this way. Oh, we have a quest over here too, so yeah, good thing we come over here because...
King's honor, friend.
15 red leather bandanas, which we're going to be able to double up with all of our Defias Brotherhood slaying, and some pretty decent gear for Classic. We're getting green gear from quests in Westfall.
Be careful.
Okay, I am not going to complain. And here's the inn that I didn't know about till like last year.
Well met. Go with honor, friend.
And do we need to sell anything? How are the
Greetings.
bags looking? Yeah, hops, I don't think we need. Spider legs we don't need. There's nowhere for me to cook. So I'm holding on to this meat, but I don't have any flint
Safe
and
travels.
tinder to make a fire. Maybe I need to rectify
Hello.
that. Oh, you can't even sell me stuff to make a fire. That's kind of annoying. But you're a trade goods vendor, and cooking is a
Safe
trade.
travels.
Okay, great. Yeah, I don't like the little inventory space that we have with
I
this
buy and
cooking
trade.
quest going on. Oh, we need that. We need the vulture meat, don't we? Oh man, okay, let's put this stuff over here. Flask of oil I'm gonna sell.
Light bless you.
And we need to take this over to Lewis. That'll get that out of our inventory.
Good day to you. See you later.
Okay, a bunch of running later. Let's go ahead and set out, shall we? Don't really know all that we're gonna accomplish here, but let's... I want to open up whatever this is on the map. I want to find out what's over here. So maybe we run right into that open area. I think it's where the gnolls are gonna be at, but then again, I kind of feel like the gnolls are farther to the west. So let's just go see. Here's the graveyard. I hope we won't be spending too much time there. Alchemy, we have a bunch of stuff we can make, and actually it would have been smart to do all this and then to visit the alchemy trainer. You know, while we were just in Stormwind and everything. Defy a smuggler, which is... Yeah, we do need smugglers. We need 15 smugglers, so hello there, smuggler. How are you doing today? Oh, we're doing fine. You know, just about to murder you and all of your friends for no great reason. I guess this is probably one of the better reasons that we've murdered people. Oh, we should probably pop a potion, huh? I'm gonna start paying attention to my health, I swear. It's just that we're not doing a hard mode playthrough, so, like, I've been getting really lax about caring about my health, but yeah. Now is the time to eat. Yeah, I guess defending Westfall from the Defias is one of the better things we've done. Although if you know the history of the Defias and how they were kind of like set up by the Lords of Stormwind, by all the nobles and whatnot, yeah, they kind of got the short end of the stick. Basically, they did a bunch of work. They were stonemasons and did a bunch of awesome work for the nobles. And then they refused to pay them. The nobles refused to pay them. And so Van Cleef, like, led them into a revolt of some kind. And yeah, so we're murdering them, right? Because we're like, oh, they're the bad guys here. And they kind of are, but they got the short end of the deal from the Stormwind nobles. So we can't even really feel good about murdering them. Shouldn't feel good about murdering anybody, first thing. Secondly... especially not people who have been wronged by the people that you are doing the murdering for. Oh, there's an overpowered proc. That didn't feel good to hit there either. Maybe we go... something like that? Oh! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, that was dumb. Yes. Charge right into a camp. I saw the first guy. When we got in there, I saw the second guy, and then when the knife flew through the air, I saw the third guy. Luckily, look at that graveyard. You know the graveyard we weren't going to visit very often? Well, here we go. So yeah, we're not taking that on, obviously. We need potions. We could get the guy over here. At least I'm pretty sure we can get him on his own. Level 12? Oh, he body pulled from quite a ways. Let's back him up. And I'm thinking these guys are gonna run. So let's do that. Get the bleed up so they bleed as they run away. And there we go. Alright, so that is all the vulture meat that we need. I need to check this here. We have all of our vulture meat. We need 1 Gore-Tusk snout and then murlocs and okra. Okra is like a plant that we have to get off the ground, I think. We'll bandage up a little bit here. We're going to avoid the vultures from now on. Gore-Tusk snout, we need 1, and then there was the other quest that we had. Gore-Tusk liver pie, we still need 4 of those. Oh, this guy was a level 15 boar. Yeah, didn't really see that. Didn't really see that before we pulled him. Okay, things are dangerous out here in Westfall, just so you guys know. Pretty dangerous for a level 12. Alright, I want to find out what's here if we can. There's a building in the distance, and if we get near that building, it'll probably open up the spot on the map. That being said, wandering into areas with level 14 and 15 enemies is not really what I want to be doing right now. How close am I going to have to get to this? Because I have a feeling that we're not going to want to be here right now regardless of what it is. This is the Alexton Farmstead. Okay, we don't need to go to the Alexton Farmstead. Let's get back on the road and we're going to head up to the northwest. The northwest is where we need to go. We also need to be doing this, tracking our herbs. Not sure when I turn that back off. But I hope we haven't missed too many herbs. Briarthorn we can't get. Yeah, I'm gonna have to spend a little bit more time in Elwyn, I think. Unless we can... Okay, we got some Peace Bloom. I need to go out of the way for this stuff because... At this point, we need the skill ups. I need to be able to get the Briarthorn. But I don't even know what level that unlocks. It wasn't at 50, which means it's probably not going to be until 75. Which we are a little ways away from, unfortunately. Okay, we got more smugglers and trappers here. They're a little bit spread out, but let's make sure we don't get blindsided by anything like this vulture over here. Yeah, he's thinking about coming this way. I don't want to rush in. If I rush in, I'm going to pull these two. Maybe we can go over here on the smuggler and then pull her back. There we go, hamstring doing some work for us. Okay, no, no, no. No, no, no. Level 19, yeah, we're not gonna be able to do much against that. Thankfully, he dropped it pretty easily, so... A lot of birds out here. A lot of birds. Mage Royal. We can get this Mage Royal. We need to do that. Are we going to have to fight this bird for it? Yes. Yes, we are. Oh, I'm grabbing this before I heal so someone doesn't run up behind us and grab it, because we fought for this. That's why I didn't heal. Even though we could have aggroed this guy and that probably would have been the end of us. Alright, I don't know if there's anything else over here we need to reveal right now. Maybe we just head up this way. The Molson farm, they said, was where a lot of the trappers and smugglers are at. And then we still don't really know where the other farm is. Maybe this right here. Maybe that's where the Furbrawl farm is at. Level 15 Harvest Watchers. Yeah, not really interested in that. Here's a level 13 boar. We could probably handle that. Didn't do us any good, but we handled it. Let's investigate the mine over here. Maybe get the map reveal for it. Smugglers over here. Smugglers and trappers. Not sure if there's going to be anybody in the mine that we need. Maybe there would just be more smugglers and more trappers in there. We could poke our head in and take a little look. No, we have kobold, so if we ever need to take on kobold diggers, we will head up to the Jangalode mine and see if they meet the requirements for the quest. But let's get out of here for now. Back to the killing fields. Okay, this is the Furlbrow's pumpkin patch, so we need to get towards their house. We need to search the wardrobe for the pocket watch. And there are harvest watchers all over the place. Level 15 again. Smugglers over at the barn, they're only level 11, but they're gonna come in a 2-pull if we want them. Gortusk Snout is done, we just need livers from the Gortusk now. And yeah, I don't know if I want to take those guys on. I'm not really. This one by herself looks more appealing. She trapped us, so we'll put on hamstring. She didn't try to run away, though. Well, that was a quick respawn raid, if I ever saw one. Let's eat a little bit of food, and then we'll try to get inside the house here. Yeah, we're not going inside that house, though. We are not going inside that house right now. So we're gonna come back, because yeah, I don't think we could take on 3 guys, including a level 15, Benny Blanco. Doesn't seem like that would be a very smart move at this point. That being said, there are some oats out here in the field, and the field has been cleared of a lot of its watchers, so I think we're gonna sneak out here and see if we could find some more handfuls of oats. Obviously, there are not a ton of them. Yeah, not a ton of them at all. I think we could find these in a couple of different farms. Yeah, I think the plan from here is just to pick off the rest of the trappers and the smugglers we need. We're going to hold off on going inside the Furlbrow's house here. The Silverleaf we're definitely going to try to get. The Riverpaw Knolls, now these guys seem like they're only going to be level 11 and 12, so maybe we could work on these guys in conjunction with working on the Defias. That could be something that works out fine for us. And then Murlocs are probably down the coast here somewhere. Like, do we have an easy way to get up and down? I think we do right over here. Yeah, that's the longshore. I don't see any Murlocs yet. Let's poke our heads down here so we kind of know the level of the enemies we're dealing with. Level 11. Okay, so we could probably take on these guys too. We have quite a few things we can do, but there's a couple of things that we don't want to do right now. So yeah, we're going to handle Murlocs. Let's make sure that we track the ones we're going to be doing. Gortus Liver, we're working on the Furbol's Pocket Watch. We don't need to track that. Instead, let's just track the Westfall Stew so we can keep track of our Murloc eyes. Then we need to find out where we're getting the Ochra from. It doesn't say, so I thought it was something we pick up at one of the farms, but I am not 100% sure. We have a incoming crazy running Murloc. But yeah, that's what we're going to keep working on here. And we should get level 13 soon. Once we do all these, we might get level 14 or 15. We'll see how it goes.